He's played very well. He's played very well since about halfway through last season. For some reason, he struggled early, and he picked his play up, and he's quietly one of the better defensemen. I think one of the more unheralded guys that a coach and other coaches would appreciate for the subtle little things he does. He's not a really physical guy, but he's first on pucks in the corner, and he manages to keep pucks alive, strip people of the puck, and headman it pretty quickly. And he's also a pretty good penalty killer too. He's a good shot blocker. He does a lot of little things really well.
Would you say he's had a pretty good hand in the success that Dion's enjoying thus far?
Well, I think it's I think the two of them go hand in hand. I think he's playing with confidence because of how well Dion's been, and likewise Dion knows that his partner's going to get him out of trouble if Dion, which we're asking Dion to be a big part of our offense. He's going to get caught up once in a while, and we feel pretty good when Gunner's backing him up.
Hey Ron, Matt Fratton was kind of joking that he's got to get a goal or he might be sending him down, but what have you thought of his play
well, he's been getting scoring chances, but in fairness to Matt, he's only getting 10, 11 minutes a game, and he's not on the power play because we're relying on our top two lines, which have been playing pretty well offensively. So he's just got to stick with it, and eventually one of these days the puck's going to go in for him.
Are you worried if he doesn't score? If this
of course, yeah. You don't want a young player who's used to scoring at the levels that he's been at, namely college, to come here and not be able to score. So we'll have to make a decision to help him build his confidence. Does he have to go down to play a little bit or anything like that? But it's I'm certainly not going to compromise what we're doing just to try and find a way for him to score a goal when other guys have earned that right over years and are contributing a lot.
You guys had a great October. Is it fair to wonder whether you can match it in November?
No, that's our plan, is to match it and even be better. That's what our goal is every day, to improve in all areas of the game and keep marching forward.
What about Phil's month?
Well, I believe he's the player of the month.
Yeah.
He had, which is you can't argue with, he had the best month of his career so far, and he's been consistent in the 11 games he's played, and lots of shots and doing things that I haven't seen him do before, like play hard in our zone, get pucks out, get in hard on the forecheck. I guess it's fair. I guess I should say I expect him to play the same way in November. We'll see, but just looking for consistency from him.
What's it meant to your team to have Phil and Dion playing the level they have played at?
Well, when your best players play like that, then you have a pretty good chance of winning when you get solid goaltending. So hopefully those guys can continue playing at the pace, points-wise and in general, how they've been playing. I couldn't be happier.
Would you judge them as elite players compared to other duos across the league?
Well, Dion's been there before, and Phil, you forget Phil's only 24 years old. It's not like he's 28 years old, and he's learning what it takes to be consistent and growing emotionally and mentally as well. How to handle adversity when it pops up in a game, not allowing himself to get down if you don't score a goal, but bounce back the next game and play even harder. He's done everything we've asked him to do.
How's Jake's condition, and were you even thinking about Cody the next set of games?
Well, I mean, Jake blocked a shot the other night, and his foot's a little sore today, so we'll see how everything is tomorrow. I mean, he's had x-rays. They haven't shown anything, so you get a shot in the wrong spot like Bozy did a couple weeks ago, and depending on where that, it all has to do with how your foot feels in the skate, and if it's on a pressure point, when you take a stride, it kind of always feel like a funny bone kind of sensation. You don't have any strength, and it goes away in time. Hopefully for Jake, it'll be gone by tomorrow.
How about nice to see Reimer have a full practice? Your plans for him?
I don't have any plans yet. We'll see how he responds and how he feels. He feels fine today up to this point, and it was good to see him out there. He looked fairly sharp. We'll make a decision tomorrow. We'll see how he is at the pregame skate, and how he feels after what he went through today.
Whether it's Reimer or not, do you expect to split your goaltending duties for the next two?
I have really no idea, and again, I haven't planned that far.
And how does your attack change when the Grabowski line is going in addition to the Kessel line?
It doesn't really change anything. It's good that if one line's getting shut down, another can make up for the gap in your offense. It's going to be a night when both lines score 2 or 3 goals, and then everybody's going to be happy. So just seeing everybody playing well up front makes my job a little easier and a little more, relaxed on the bench when things are happening when those 2 lines step on the ice.
Have you seen them